anh giờ see you anh chị hả yeah chụp điệp xuân này tao nè xông xoa cùng một bên kênh channelរបស់ខ្ញុំបាទ Tong San YI បាទឥឡូវយើងត្រឡប់មកវិញជាមួយនឹងការលេង game Genshin Impact ហើយមាន webcam ដោយសារតែ mission នេះវាគឺជា mission special មិនមែន special អីទេគាត់ថាវាជាថ្ងៃដែលខ្ញុំត្រូវ record game មួយនឹងតែម្ដងអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំក៏សម្រេចចិត្ត webcam តាមធម្មតាខ្ញុំដាក់ webcam ដោយសារតែវាមិនមែនជាវីដេអូដែលត្រូវដាក់វាមិនមែនជាវីដេអូដែលត្រូវថ្ងៃដែលខ្ញុំត្រូវដាក់ប៉ុន្តែបើសិនជា mission នឹងវែងហើយខ្ញុំត្រូវលេងវាហើយវាត្រូវនឹងថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំអាចនឹងបន្ថែមថ្ងៃអាចនឹងដាក់ webcam ច្រើនតែមិនសូវប្រហែលទេដោយសារតែអត់សូវមានអ្នកខ្ញុំខ្ចីនិយាយច្រើនអញ្ចឹងយើងចាប់ផ្ដើមជាមួយនឹងការលេង game របស់យើងតែម្ដងទៅចឹង Let's go ឥឡូវយើងមើលនេះសិនហើយបានទេចឹងនិយាយបានទេចឹងនិយាយចូលមកជំរាបសួរអ្នកមើលហាក់ងាអើយគុំអត់មានឈីធោ Hello hello good kid បាទអ្នកនរគ្នាគឺសូមស្វាគមន៍ទៅកាន់កញ្ញាហាយ៉ានៅក្នុងឈ្មោះ Discord ដាក់ឈ្មោះចឹងយើងហៅតាមហ្នឹងមកដែរហើយ yeah ហឺយ៉ាងម៉េចបើដាក់ឈ្មោះចឹងមែន
ងកខ្លួនហ្នឹង
អូមែនភ្លេចបើក webcam អញច្រឡំភ្លេចបើក webcam ដាក់បើកនេះ stream ចាំបើមកអត់មានប្រាប់មួយម៉ាត់ចុះ game វាអាងឹតមែនតាមតដានឹងងឹតចឹងទេពពកបាំងជួយព្រះអាទិត្យណាព្រះអាទិត្យជួយលេង game មួយថ្ងៃអូព្រះអាទិត្យបាំងមែនចឹងមករៀងអាងឹតនេះងាប់ឡើយសាររយៈពេល50ម៉ៃទៀតចឹងយើងហោះទៅតែម្ដងទៅខ្វល់តែហូ hero នេះខ្ញុំអាប់ក្រែនៅតែ
អូន delete បាត់ហើយ
delete គេ
delete បាត់ហើយ
delete គេ
It's been a while
កាមណា
Pardon me I did like to ask a question if I may
Of course go ahead
about the Raiden Go Garden Could you tell me that story one more again?
Oh now there's a question I wasn't expecting Very well
ឯសាច់រឿងចេញខ្ញុំទុកវិញនិយាយបើស្លេងតិចរៀងស្ងាត់ស្អីលឺ
The once renowned Raiden Gokuden comprised of 5 branches Amenoma Futsu Ishin Hyakume
ចេះបកប្រែពាក្យខ្លះខ្ញុំមិនសូវយល់ដែរ
The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans
ហើយណាមួយពាក្យខ្លះវាចាក់ទៅបានហ្នឹងវារៀងបាក់បកប្រែនេះយល់ដែរ
Over time the 5 branches diverged from one another
ដឹងហើយ
bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct
មិនលឺណៃទេណៃនិយាយបានទេ
Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen
មិនហ្នឹងគាត់ថាអត់បាន reply ឡើយតានេះ
and for a long time
ពេលទាំងអល់មុខទេ
kept its
ប៉ុនគេចិត្តកាត់សក់យ៉ែ
but fortunately
តែ game ចេញពីចិនមកជប៉ុននេះគាត់តើឆែកមើលស្លេចឆែក
and took up the mantle
ទីនេះជាអារម្មណ៍ដឹងតែភ្លេចបាត់មានអារម្មណ៍មកពីហុងកុងហ៎ឬមកពី
of the original Gokuden 5
មកពីនេះ
if my memory serves me right you were
Singaporeទៀត
present
មើលមែន
when he forged the Ishin
តែ
blade
សិង្ហបុរីនេះគឺប្រទេសមហាសេរីខាងសេដ្ឋកិច្ចចូលចេញហើយនឹងភាសា
I learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then too. It seems like such a shame.
តើសិនជាមានលុយច្រើនអីទៅមើលប្រទេសហ្នឹងមួយទៅមើលវាទៅដែរលេខចូលwhat was the reason behind the link
That, my friends, is a tragic tale indeed. In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaedehara Kazuha about this. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the
Oh,
Raiden Goku,
wait,
it was right
wait.
that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you. It is a dark and sorrowful tale. The Raiden Gokiden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful? Why?
Come down here, man. Just say it in your choice.
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace.
ប៊ីង play យ៉ាងបិទតែចង្ហាលនេះអ្នកនរនេះពេលលឺចង្ហាលហ្នឹងគឺប្លង់ឡើងតែវាចូលក្នុង microphone ពេកហើយ microphone នេះចង់ម៉ាស់ដោយសារតែនិយាយទៅកុំឲ្យវានេះអ្នកនរនេះឲ្យវាលឺសលេងរបស់ខ្ញុំច្រើនជាងសលេងស្រូបក្រាយអញ្ចឹង
And overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out. The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend for himself and grew up deeply resentful. The whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty Shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge. If only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago,
ôi sậy rừng về đó lên lục pre
reached the end of his wits.
Em ấy sậy rừng
He
về
could
nhưng
bear
bị trai
their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing
em
to
sai chúng là
change it.
mission đông ghế trong việc trai sậy rừng về
He made a drastic
hay
decision
mai lên lần
to take revenge on the Raiden
dạ
Goku.
lên làm bán năm ấy lên pi bảy năm tầm ấy em bán pi bảy năm lên
And
tăng
shake
pi
the very
năm nạp năm
foundations
đây
of
mà
Inazuma's forging
lấy
industry.
tóm chóp à mission gặp
In
cái
his
bọc này
fury, he murdered indiscriminately.
cái linh kia ông chan là mission chơi mà tiết nhóm đấy mission nên tôi lên à tại sao là sao lên nghe nó ping lên nha người ta chỉ not full time with this game you can say that hey cái nha hay là vậy bad boy you can say you know
His killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares.
Anh Trăng
They
vậy.
fought back,
Trang vậy đi hay là vậy
and they did not spare his life. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day.
hay
I
vậy ba
suppose they
mình
were the lucky
yeah
ones, under the dire
my
circumstances.
honey chơi oh flick à flick cái đấy hư ấy cái hay là honey ấy hư it looks like the ballader did something in the Yeminsul, but it seemed Niwa still died.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? Why, yes.
Kazuha.
Just yesterday, in fact.
Đã
We
sao
stopped
vậy?
for a while over some tea.
Lột đầm.
He seemed well.
Ấy mấy này đang lột tầm muối. Bây giờ muối tiết lôi chiêng bán một mẹ. Pra skill tí lột đầm. See pie. That's all. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Don't kill Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right?
Yep.
Your expression says it all. You can't hide anything from Paimon.
He can't hide.
Lead the way, traveler.
Má một smile chẳng chết tia đây. Well, 500 mét mẹ teleporter mà. Where looking for the object in the area. So, dạ giờ mưa là bao năm mà đông đó nghe. Well, just a million.
Here.
maybe
This
tap
is
up
the Astro Commission's
People
headquarters.
have walk into the area.
Traveler, it's been a while.
Hello.
If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Thank you. We will take you up on that offer. Can we take a walk in the country yard?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
We'll be heading in then. Thanks.
Vàng sẽ đá poi.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say?
Ma'am, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you.
About
What
what?
would you like to know?
How are the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato those day?
Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy
Cho thằng cô anh chế hay
attending
miên
all
là
kinds of
lemon rồi mới có
meetings
pizza rồi mới
and
có
occasionally paying visits to
sushi
some
rồi mới có
local
steak and coi cà phê.
organizations on
Để ra đấy.
partners we have.
Game ní ai tập phê cho
As
mới sân
for
thông
the
thông cư
commissioner
thang nhị
himself,
dây
Busy
Vậy
as
toàn
ever.
ngọt.
That much
On tin cho tao ai.
Although he does seem to be in a rather
Là ngày nào bán đó.
these days.
Pretty much business as usual in the Astro Commission, huh?
คุณจำสอกค่ะ
Chẳng phải.
Very much so.
มาแล้วมาอย่าง Ayato is still Yashiro. Commissioner Ayaka is still the lady of the home. No change it there. As far as I can see, nothing changed. And Yashiro commission either. I were expecting as much, but it's still a big relief to know that the Kamisato sibling are both safe and well.
Well, got any more questions?
That's all for now. Many thanks.
You're very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often. But I'm sure you must be far too busy to have time for that. Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented you are and how much she admires you.
Love this
I
guy.
must
Love this
say,
guy. She love this guy.
Zuma seemed to have taken a turn for the better
Cái troll làm
since you
phình
arrived
Facebook
here.
TikTok ấy mấy game
So
đang hà
you're
trap
not
lên cả
just
nhà
Miss
lúng
Kamisato's knight in
á cả
shining
nhà lúng
armor,
trap
you
lên
know.
chả lòng
You're a hero to us all.
vẫn chia vào đẹp bro. Okay, I am filtered.
Alright,
Further.
bye for now. Where are we going next?
Tatarasunta.
Great! Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
All right then. Take care now.
See you
Hope to
soon.
see you soon.
Này nha, chả bỏ game mê này.
Oh, are you two
Ta tịch
leaving
đom sẽ
already?
lấy vậy mấy cái đang thà mì này giấy đem
Taken
làm
care
được
of
cha
now.
đây.
Don't worry.
Ta
Very
thấy
well.
thơ sẽ lấy được cha
Safe
hiện.
travels. Goodbye.
Cứ sợ cha cứ này giấy riêng sọ hay riêng mấy giấy riêng trời bạch vô rồi chẳng nghe giấy đang thà mấy này giấy đi. Mình lấy chưa cha mẹ. giáp mỏng thứ ai real mà còn mà lại cái nào fake class cũng ắt lối còn mấy ba cầm hôn bộ private xa sầm lấy của này
Following me. The wind rises.
microphone là lo lại 10 má này mà thao thế.
Do I have company?
Yes.
What kind of person comes to a place like this and just spaces out? Let's find out. Come on, let's ask this guy.
Hey, I wasn't spacing out. I was pondering some problems.
Sure you were. Your eyes were glazed over, dude. You were a million miles away.
Why are you making fun of me? I told you I wasn't spacing out. I was ruminating on some problems. Technological, environmental, and so forth. This is Tatarasuna, after all.
Oh, he said Tatarasuna.
Thì đã bị
Looks like
sai
we came
bằng
to the right
tay một
person.
vậy bách nhỉ ngay vậy là
Oh,
vậy
is
khoa
there something you want to know
Đây
about
không phải không?
Tatarasuna?
How should I address you?
My name's Xavier.
Do you know how much about Tatarasuna?
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
Trong màn này vậy trong màn NPC vậy lương đường chị cho mình lời sắp đập mấy đi ông dây mấy ô dây ô how well do you understand the story of this area?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here.
ខ្ញុំស្គាល់ទីក្រុងនេះដូចកាប់បាត់ដៃចឹងគេអូខេប្រូនេះគេស្ដើច្រើនគ្រាបើជាងខ្ញុំមើលតែបន្ទប់ដល់ជីតាណាមើល Google ដល់បានគ្រប់ផ្លូវហើយណាមួយបើយើងវិញផ្លូវដើរមកតែផ្លូវធំចាំផ្លូវលើលេងតែដើររកផ្ទះគេក្នុងព្រៃអាហ្នឹងវាវេទនា Go on I am listening I'm listening thing ច្រឡំរត់ I am listening
Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago. I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation goes back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
When exactly?
One was just in the last few
Like
years,
Picsart.
the other was several hundred years ago.
Can I
In fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. Seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
ដល់ក្នុងភូមិទិញតែគ្រឿងឯងអេតើណាចាប់
Hey!
Tự
Weren't
bắt
you gonna
cách
ask
vô.
Xavier something about Tatarasuna?
ចុចអានេះសោះហ្នឹង
Ask already.
I am
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
history
Me
lesson
neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge?
pretty much so can I ask one more question
Sure, go ahead.
have you ever heard of kabuki mono commented to Tatarasuna?
A kabuki mono? No, I can't say that I have. I do know the word, Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatarasuna is concerned.
Wait, let me check try. So there's no more kabuki mono. Did Ballader really manage to erase himself from history completely? Oh អាស្រ័យរឿងនេះតាក់ទងជាមួយនឹងអាស្រ័យរឿងមកពីវគ្គមុនថា à mua rồi thao nhom lên mình nhá hay mình bóng tại Apple ban mình chú khang bạn tia không lấy từ tây tây ca bên nằm bây plap đồ nè cốt rồi đây plap đồ bàn thầy muốn ai ở trong trăm ở đây để mình bị muốn đấy tại bà trap lớn ở trong trăm bằng group rương bị đa màu tha vẽ năng chia nè kì đấy thầy muốn ở chạm này that is kind of weird tại mình được group này ở chạm nè tại ở đây cực giá cứ nơi thòm ra này người ta xây cái đường nơi cái này là bom đi hay để plap đồ bên này là bom xí ai nâng là đôi tích tuổi plap đồ cái này nhà spray vậy hay sao đó tại tôi dùng nguyên cái nhà đúng không bà đái mẹ chồng nữa if so he must have wanted to change the world and revive everything back to the way it was, but so far it's looked like the majority of change have only affected himself. Thank you. Anh ấy bên chị tới nhưng anh là nít tay chìa nhầm dù sờn bị affect him so many times vì plug đô thể luôn này chứ mình cái nhà làm thằng việc làm đồ sẽ riêng mình chỉ muốn trong game chứ mấy thầy mà đăng thằng bạn đăng nào chơi cho về là bao này màu what the heck thank you password
Of course.
password
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Xavier
Oh, you're most welcome.
Xavier
Farewell.
Xavier Xavier what Xavier
You got all the information you're looking for.
yeah Xavier trời ơi mình ai có chị kể đại mà mấy cái time to go back and see Lancelot Kusumali
Sure, but
tại cái nhà nó vui
what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you.
hay mất
Keep
bên
your
trong cha mà
smile,
riêng bị
Spider
môn
Crocodile. No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you.
thank you Paimon
Hey, don't mention it. Alright, let's head off and go meet Nahida.
Paimon cái chùm lấy đây lấy dương châu từ không bạn đi mình click châu thà lên cái đi tại lấy click bạn lấy dương châu mà đi mới rồi tay hero cả nhà thôi mới cần kỳ lên người lâu rồi trong ban giờ tới tha chơi mới đã sạm sụp đi tha trong ban cả nhà đang là bấy ý đầm bấy trong ban pa skill là bấy rút lươn mà nó hạt bàn per main nữa skill người Whoa, whoa. Cái thế ma cả lightning nữa.
Into the shadows.
Thế ở đi. Wait a minute.
Evil lurks. Shoot on sight. Ha!
Trời, cái thế ma. Thì
Loaded.
năng ơi năng nghẹ ách năng nghẹ mới
Into the shadows.
ồ ở sân địa bàn cả nhà đi xong trai phê và lia đông ca đốt chén vậy chị men phê ghẻ mấy nè trời đá bị qua
Ready. Enough.
mai lên ngay lên từ hero đi mua nhóm tao mang đồ hero sao
You asked for it. Drop your weapons. Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
Here's backup. Fire it up.
hero nó nhầm miên sao
Loaded. Time to
easy Woo. Lại nhảy rồi cháy à sao lại skill kêu choạch tại một đội lên xì lột tại đây sẽ lo toàn mấy niêm từ cháy kéo đi cực khăn này quay đi mát bột cho là hộp đời ai là men ski đi ngồi ê cô ông bàn ốm nha
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Ready, steady, go! Let's dance. Achi!
Defract. Here you are.
Cái thôi à. Rồi bà kịch đó là miền chín.
By royal decree.
Chắc là miền chín miền cái sống đi cứ em không đã rồi bay ba là ai thâm tích tôi cái ao ấy mình đến đây không đi nhau miền là ai thâm đại upgrade mình tẹt chẳng hạn ôi what đấy.
Here's some space.
Ê! Ủa đi khăn thật luôn đấy.
Whoa. Way ahead of you.
Mà vậy.
Just like we rehearsed. Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from death. Pain, go away. Don't get
Pain, go away.
Here's some space.
Bop.
Lucky today.
Bop.
On you.
Bop.
You want this one.
Bop. Cái đá một.
You are not welcome here.
On you.
Hé. Cái đá ôn.
this on for sun.
Tôi nè.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Hello, bro. Để ngọt bắt này. Cái tục ta lấy ra. Slumber giống như vừa cài rồi, y tế đang đồ ập này kìa. Chẳng áp tỏi gì đã thêm sinh trưởng. Ở đây đang mong lực bon áp kẹt.
Get out of here, out of the way.
Chui bắn luôn này đây.
Adventure time.
Adventure time. Oh. Damn. Dạ các bạn.
Surrendering allegiance.
Everybody stand back. Yeah.
Nhỏ.
Rain cutter. Get out of here. Take cover. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let's spark things up a little. Come a little closer.
Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
You've been naughty boy. Ê, đã đạo mà mấy người tại lý. Cái thật này. Bài để có sao lại có như vậy đấy.
Supporting fire.
Supporting fire.
Time for your arraignment.
Oh, so. Check this out. Dodge this.
Motion to
Bye.
the
Chập. Đợi body ball. Ok, lại dừng cho bạn chơi từ nhà với mọi nha. continue mission របស់យើងតទៅទៀតសល់រយៈពេលប្រហែលជា20នាទីទៀតតែប៉ុណ្ណាយើងនឹងអាចបញ្ចប់ហ្គេមហើយចាប់ឆាលីម៉ែដើរមួយថ្ងៃលេងតែ mission សាច់រឿងហើយនិយាយមក plate ឡើងកន្លះម៉ោងបាត់ចេះតែមានណា 6000 ម៉ៃបាត់ទៅនោះវិញវាមិនទៅ 6000 ម៉ៃមកចាំចូលវិញដល់ប៉ុន្មានម៉ោង 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 159 160 161 7 8 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 Okay, this is long, I
Too
guess.
slow.
Show me some back.
Hey, it's them.
Hey, it's them. Who is them?
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Are you still talking about the essay?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Still looking for more info about Tatara Suna, huh? Should we join them?
Perfect. Those two have Tatarasuna past. Let's hear what they have to say.
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress.
The exist that you let me read last time was great. Can I read it again?
Huh? Oh, of course.
Blah 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 blah. Thì bị chứ ai đâu bé. Anh cài cho đi mà sao gì anh này. Mà lấy anh này anh. Anh đấy, chơi anh. Body strange noise from the what the F is that? Perhaps I overstep, but I think there's so blah 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 blah. Bad job.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well. Here.
Trời, anh em mà cần nấu điều đây. Trời, a young man trusting in the land still. Anh ấy tệ tương như mười nè, bẻ mùi, hay mùi ta chọc tắc rồi. Oh, whatever. Hay hero đồng xây clan mà không? Hay chỉ vì mấy ca nghe tao mà muốn nãy mà thế. Okay, they tick playing one. The content has changed. Other effect of the painting with the formation in Imisura. The ballader said his era two of his name if he really exists. It must have taken all of his much, but still.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Trev, remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well, he just got back from Inazuma. So how about we tell them what we learned?
Sure.
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma, and...
You tell the two.
Wow, so many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Well, so it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge.
Okay.
Huh. You heard this from a member of the Amanoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true. Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
No ghost
This
story.
new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
And they're back at it. These guys are really into this.
We got something to take care of. Bye for now.
Oh, so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you. Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome. See ya.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Will do.
Okay, so okay, ta. Chúc cả nhà pre cả nhà pre. Non tiếp. So what is it this time? Nhà ra bắt đầu S mà đấy. Trời can mới chứ mình làm thành cái lấy đi chị. Sao pre nó cho mà cái lấy anh chị áp sắp à? Think ai gà mấy mươi coi lấy à.
Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon, how have you been? Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting until suddenly, the sun was up. And then, he decided he wanted to go to Inazuma.
I was investigating the situation with the Baleda.
The Balladeer?
Baldia.
It sounds like some kind of code name.
Oh no.
You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
Even Nahida don't remember, just like last time. Say any change to affect her as well. ការបំផ្លាញការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរបណ្ណាក៏nóគឺតែមនុស្សគ្រប់គ្នាភ្លេចមែនហ្នឹងឯងអូខេឥឡូវខ្ញុំឆ្លើយត្រូវទាំងអស់អូខេ The Balladeer acted quietly. He finished erasing himself before Nahida could stop him. I am the only one who still remember the thing that were and the record keeper.
Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
There are things that have happened that only I can remember. I have to tell you the truth. There one was named Baldir, created by the after security Paradigm with no true for human and only revenge. Finally, he said
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past. But how was he even able to do that? As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumer's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality. So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because, well,
We're
because he
changing.
literally changed the world? Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But the traveler comes from a world beyond Teyvat. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul, and it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
You can say that again.
I'm having a hard time understanding this balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it? I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
I am really not sure. We was enemy after all. I don't know his purposes on all this, so I can't say why he did something so exclusive. Did he want to reset everything or save someone, or did he want to completely undo his issues? Everything can be set right. It's time to solve this one and for all. Maybe that's all there is no to it. I still remember the question he's asking. He's asking me specifically, and my situation gave him his answer. I hate because Lord Codec is her own, but I can't tell. Neither that. To put it other way, I know why the melody was so sure it could work, but I can't tell them all that.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share?
He chose such a ridiculous option, and
It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right?
Yep.
Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try. The story makes sense. Every part of it. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help.
hello,
He was
what are you
unsuccessful,
talking?
but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left. Yeah, it does make sense, but still ended in tragedy for his friends. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Man away the love wing. Yeah, he changed the world. He changed the world in many ways, and yet the death still doesn't get a second chance. Though fated to Rajik and could not be saved. What exactly did he want to fight back against? The barrier in his life, or did he wish he's never exist at all?
Please wait a moment. I want to check something. Found it. this should be the one.
So yeah.
It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything he has told us. What is it? A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look. Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
This must everything I said.
I authored this record myself. Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the balladeer? When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else. Hold on. So this record survived from the past? Yes.
The past.
Any information about the balladeer or the kabuki mono in other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact. Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the balladeer entered Irminsul. That's incredible! What a great idea! And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us. The now erased life of the balladeer. There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
Well, this is a nice straw. Nice straw. We solved it.
I remember now. This is not just the balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered. It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke. The balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the descenders. And although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail. That Conry was where your twin first came to this world. We still don't know how the change to Ermin Soul will affect the senior race of the two. They won't even remember their own harbinger.
It's good. I would never had this feeling before. It feels like life is lasting.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better. This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along. Yeah, Nahita's right. Cheer up! How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later. Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head? You got it! Come on, traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk.
Chợ đà thằng Pi mà mày mà chơi hát đây.
That'll be sure.
Chơi gì? Càng càng. Okay, I guess I do it wrong. Ngày phải mà rồi dễ gây khá đây mình. Là ly gì? Ok nè tao nè, mới tới game với bị chập thầm đó ngay hay đó nè, con làm đến cái bộ ca trong này video để mình làm like từ video bao nhóm. Và sau giờ đó nè, mình sẽ không thể like subscribe có hay yeah, mình đây chào đấy. Thank you for watching, see you tomorrow, goodbye.